Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna be making either 2 or 3 videos tonight. Sorry for the other day, the 5 videos, that was a little, like, extreme, I think. But, I was just really in the mood to make the tag videos. Like, I love doing those, like, so much. And, I was just like, let's just keep going and make more. So I'm sorry about that, I apologize. But, yeah, okay, so I actually got a request for today's video from somebody that watched my Lee Doran video. It's called What I Talk About at 5 a.m. It was about Lee Doran, who runs this channel on YouTube called How the World Works, who's a conservative advocate and right-wing person, and I watched a debate of him and the Amazing Atheist, who's a liberal on YouTube, if you don't know who he is. And I was basically just talking about how I felt like he was really intelligent and right in what he was saying, and I was frustrated because I felt like what he was saying was true, but I also feel like what more leftist liberal people are saying is true, and how different reflections of the world um, can be explained, and how it can be true in its sense, but yet what I'm saying in my liberal viewpoint can also be true. So I was just kind of talking about that, but at that point, I was talking to somebody in the comments. I'm so sorry, I don't remember the username. And he was basically kind of saying that Lee Doran basically manipulates all of his information. He plagiarizes things. He's just sort of like, you know, like his views really aren't that reflective of reality, and he's kind of just another conservative pundit. And I did agree, because after I made the video, I literally did make the video at like 5 in the morning. I was a little bit out of it. I hadn't done as sorry, it's okay. I haven't done that much research on Lee Doran yet. After that, I watched more of his videos, um, and I kind of saw him for what he is, I guess you could say. Now, I don't think Lee Doran is a bad person. I don't think he's an evil person. I don't think he's a scumbag. I don't think any of that stuff about Lee Doran. I think Lee Doran just does not understand how the world works. Basically summarizes my views on him. My views on him have changed. I don't think what he talks about in the videos really is reflective of reality. It's not how the world works. It's not how things run in our world. And I think the reason that he advocates for a lot of his views, number one, is because he is confused as to how the world works. I think that he thinks liberals basically themselves lie and manipulate and make things up, and the leftist bunch that just takes over Congress and has all these socialist ideas. I think he kind of has this rebellion against the left and liberals, and feels like he himself has been manipulated by them and tricked by them, because he has said himself that he used to be a liberal and a community organizer, and basically he did a bunch of reading and changed his mind on things. I think he just feels a little bit jaded. I think some of the things he's read probably are not the most sound and scholarly sources, or if they are, they're probably not um, without a bias. Not that liberal things are necessarily without a bias, but things on the right tend to be more biased, in the sense that it has to do with getting more money and monetary gain and things like that. I think that he thinks what he's saying is true, and he has a lot of rebellious spirit towards liberals because he feels very jaded by them. Just like I think, in some ways, the Amazing Atheist, not so much anymore, but used to have a rebellious spirit against religion, and especially Christian folks, because he got so much flack and slander from them. I think that from that comes this sense of justice, and I have to do something about it, and sort of this dogmatic perspective in itself, even though ironically the dogmatic perspective comes from the idea that they are fighting a dogmatic perspective. So, yeah, basically, I don't think Lee Doran is like an asshole, but I don't think he's right in what he's saying. Do I think he's an intelligent guy? In a lot of ways, I do think he's an intelligent guy. Do I think he understands how things work? Do I think he understands politics? Do I think he has a thorough understanding of sociology and society and culture? No, I don't. I think that's where the trouble comes in, is that he doesn't understand a lot of the complex social relationships that take place. And I was checking out his ebook he wrote. It's called like something about like buying an education. It's something about how college sucks. And in the description he said like something about how college sociology class is like filled with bogus knowledge, and I can't stand that. It's one of my pet peeves when people put down sociology, because hello, sociology is the father of the social sciences, and it has lots of scholarly information. They use the scientific method, so don't second insult sociology, honey, okay? Anyway, okay, that's what I wanted to say on that. Thank you so much for leaving me a comment. I will always try to make videos that you guys want me to make, so just leave me a message or whatever. Bye, guys.